Yo, so I just ate some cheese and some fucking whatever. Like I was eating bananas and like acai, and like coconut, and I just mash up the banana. So I get the banana and like maybe one or two of those, and so this ghost, like, it has soy in it, so like I know I shouldn't be technically eating it. It's not too bad. It's mostly just whey protein, and that has like no fat in it. I was just eating that, and like this, and I went a good only like 18 hours without consuming any extra fat, and like I feel way better. My testosterone's like shooting way up. I got fat in the hospital. They dragged me down to the psych ward when I was like sleep deprived and full of pounds of shit. And they thought like, wow, this something's wrong with this guy. It's like, gee, really, you think so? You ignorant sons of bitches. They did not even ask inquiry. They weren't checking for anything. They weren't saying in themselves. They're like these weird silent lizard people, just like lizarding about. It's like, dude, come on, I'm sick. Stop lizarding about, you dickheads. Turn on combat mode. Of course I'm irritated. Fuck you. But I want to make this post not about food, not about bananas, not about nicotine. Ignore the nicotine. Only one of these pods are refilled, I think. Wait, no, they're both refilled. I can hit them both. Wow. I don't want to make this video about bananas. I was eating bananas. Oh, there's blueberries, there's cherries, there's like these frozen fruit things. They kind of like $10. You get a whole bunch of fruit. Like, anyways, gar gum. There was gar gum, starch, or not tapioca, but like just starch, whatevs. But I'm actually, like, I know I'm supposed to be posting online. I know everything I'm supposed to be doing. Like, I already know. I had, like, this dream last night, and basically, I'm not going to get into the dream very much. I'll start that later. That could be another video subject, my dreams, but, and their architecture, but, and archetypes and stuff like that, but like, I'm basically gonna be the next Moist Critical. Like I'm really fucking entertaining and whimsical and all that, and like, I'm a goofy goober. So like, I literally should be like, I'm terrified of the influence I'm gonna have, because like any bad influence, like even Jordan Peterson, he's someone who's pretty high up there, and like I like all, even he has a bad influence. Like, he's way too boring, way too serious, maybe a little too like always right and never wrong. And which like, that's a hell of a thing, and that like a lot of people in a lot of ways can always have those arguments, but there comes this point that you're at a dead end and you don't know anything, and then like these cookie cutter answers that he always gives out, it's like, old man, pick a new trick. Like, straight up, like, he needs to go on a meditative retreat up in the hills alone, away from social media for 2 years. Nobody needs him around right now. They just need him to sit there and fester with ideas as it rots and boils in his intellectual evil brain Satan center, and then he's just gonna unleash flames upon the citizens as they scream around and like, I wish it was ice cream day. Where's the ice cream truck? Throw ice cream on me. Like, I'm terrified of the influence that I'm gonna have, because like the general, like everything that I have done, said, been, ever, like there's 1,000 rumors. I already have like people who spread word about me. Like, most of the people watching this video probably already seen it, and like, or what I mean is they're gonna see it, like they've seen it and they've already heard of me, and they don't subscribe, and like it's just kind of weird, and like it doesn't show up on views because the videos are circulated somewhere else, but like, so uh, everything that I do, everything that I don't do affects what people think that they can do throughout their entire lives, not just what's happening now. And that's just, I already know that if I just bloody watch a video too many times, I have an effect on, say, an election. Like, that's algorithmic planning. It's like, and by the way, like, I'm a really smart cookie. I'm like, whoever the fuck runs algorithms knows that. Probably like spotted me out. You know, it's like, what the, who the fuck is this? What? And then 10 years later, or something like that, like, but I gotta start working soon. I think I'm gonna try to lose this weight. I only need like a month. I wanna run, but my knee's fucked up. But it's cool. Like, I'm vegetarian, but I'm making an exception. So for vegetarians, like, I would say you're a fucking idiot if you're an athlete and you're a vegetarian and you don't give up an exception for having just simply your collagen's like the most. I was going without collagen. I was walking in the hospital, and I was walking so fucking much, like, straight up, I walked 100 miles at least, way more than, like, something like that, like, pretty fucking crazy, 50 maybe. But like, and I was eating like a rabbit, and like, it's crazy. Like, I've never deprived myself of fat, but when you deprive yourself of fat and you eat a brick of butter, it's fucking amazing. Oh my god, this is like the hormonal difference of what I feel now. I had a headache. I think it was because I didn't have fat. But anyways, I'm aware of how my mind is jumping around. I can fix it if I really try. My attention, all that. So, I'm taking it slow. Ultimately, the best thing for me to do is not worry about recording some entertaining fucking fad journey for people to twiddle their status dwindles, but to rather just take it slow, educate myself, and further my knowledge so that I display the best level of knowledge and experience that I can as I go. And I can basically, like, I make one post, one video, person watches it, like, boom. Now I'm so happy for that. Like, I don't care if it's a million people, one person or a million, and it doesn't really matter. The effect is the same, and so I try to make all my videos useful. I don't want to just post online entertainment, which great for mental health, great for like leisure play, all that is wonderful. I understand that, but I'm more of a serious kind of guy. For the most part, I want everything to. Above all, I'd much rather honor the proper moral principles and ethically treat my environment as well as I can. So yeah, I guess that's pretty much the post. I'm gonna add an instrumental to this, so if I don't post again, it's sufficient content for what I want to push out, which is mostly just intellectual stuff, ideas to put into action. Not exactly video. I don't really need a sprint video. If I make anything significant, I'll write it down. It's like, boom, boom. I'm the world's greatest athletic weightlifter, and with this many compounds in my body at this weight, at this blah blah blah. Like, I don't need someone to clap my ass with a golden sticker. Clap on. So, how to end this? Like, it could just be that, pretty much. I could just leave it at that. Something useful. Okay, so the practice of grabbing one object and then looking at it and thinking it in every context you can, like a Japanese school student using this, and they're anime and they have gray hair and they have like metal glasses and they're sitting there like it's all anime and then it flies like a paper airplane flies and like lands on the teacher's desk. And it's like, done! And, but, oh, Japanese, done! And, yeah. But, like, finding something that's meaningful about the object. So you may have to sit there for, like, a long ass time being bored. I was, like, staring at my American flag. I was like, I gotta stare at this until I find something that bursts my dopamine with joy. And that's pretty much the measure. So you look at, literally just practice, like, a marker, this nasal spray. Like, you'll know when you hit the mark when you feel that burst of dopamine, that feeling of life and advancement, like you just got something added to your contemplation lot of dopamine. It's like what the Stoics used to say, like the measure of the mind is by how far away it is divided from the beastly pleasures. Which is basically, can you look at a plant and be a scientist about it and think about it in a way that's so goddamn fascinating that it's more interesting than like a hop, skip, and a jump?